I got to tell you, you two play characters that always seem to get in trouble. So, I mean, if it's one thing, it's another. So, is it just the scripts you're getting, or just in general? Because, man, it's never an easy story for you to review when you take on a project.
Well, who wants to watch an easy story?
Yeah.
William?
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, I agree with Cristin. Like, I want to get in there and mix it up. See if I can't, like, drop a turd in the punch bowl, you know?
Exactly.
You know,
yeah.
I'm looking at my bingo card, and I did not have turd in the punch bowl on this press day. So, and I guess I'll mark that off right now. Now, let's start from the beginning. What attracted you to the project? We'll start with Cristin and William.
Well, a couple things. Andy's involvement, for sure. Andy told me about it when we were on the set of Palm Springs a couple years ago. Like, he pitched it to me, and I was like, yeah, sure. It sounds great if it ever happens, because, like, it's so rare that something actually gets made. And I loved the idea of it. And so certainly Andy, and then Will. Like, Andy, knowing that Andy and Will were involved, and then also reading these scripts and feeling like I hadn't seen anything like it. And I loved the sort of twists and turns it took, and the way that it addresses getting older and disappointments in this, like, old timey adventure way and, like, gritty indie film way. I really liked it.
William?
I like it.
Yeah, thank you.
I like it well. No, I think, like, because Cristin wasn't attached when I first signed up, and what I had to base it on was Andy's work before. Like, I'd seen Palm Springs and I'd seen Cristin in that, and I was like, man, she's good. But also just, like, I just thought the movie was a really refreshing take on that time loop story, where there's, like, real stakes and real things sort of get teased out, and I was like, that's a really smart idea, and that's I thought that was interesting. I thought it was, like, really funny and specific, and I think that the thing about this script that really drew me in was the fact that it was so strange that I didn't really know exactly how to play it. It wasn't like one of those things where it's this kind of story, and so it sort of defies a lot of conventions, and it felt like it was going to be a challenge to sort of get in there and make things specific and not just sort of rely on genre tricks and just actor tricks to sort of make it work. And so, yeah, I think it was just like the thrill of doing something that felt really weird, that I didn't have a clear idea after reading it of how it was supposed to go.
Not gonna lie, if I stayed at a resort and I found out someone had been murdered there, I would literally have checked out. Okay, that your two characters decided to go on this type of adventure. Would you have done what your character's done in this story, or would you have checked out like I would have?
I think it would depend on who I was with and where I was at in my life. I kind of get it. Like, I get both. I don't know, maybe if I was, like, in a good place in my life, I would be like, yeah, you know what? I'll leave this to the professionals. But if I was, like, looking for a rush or, like, a bit of spice, I would at least do a preliminary Google.
So basically, William and I are going to take the first flight out, and you're going to Nancy Drew this bad boy, Cristin?
I mean, again, it depends. I don't know what's happened in the weeks leading up to it. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I would. I probably wouldn't go, like, Nancy Drew on it, but I would probably. I'd probably start, like, looking for ghosts. Like, oh man, like, I'm not gonna tell nobody, but I'm gonna sit in the hallway with a candle and just wait. Like, I think that's probably more my speed.
That's not how you get them.
All right, William and Cristin, this is great. Thank you for your time.
Thanks, Dewey.
Thanks.